All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform. Where they giving a back-to-back update on how things they be, on how things they shell for Biafra land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Also remember to like and share this broadcast too. Alright, my wonderful people, the latest one with the boss brains at the moment be say yes, it don't be say this particular man wey they call Asari Dokubo, no they always hear word. Anytime when he gets more chance to see phone when he go use record rubbish, he go waste that. Yes, he don't you also come out again when they talk rubbish as he don't get their phone and don't know where he collect them from. Yes, my people, Asari Dokubo, I see the hot way don't go attack the PM, BRGIE, Simon Ekpa, Joko, yes, and attack every Igbos, calling Igbos criminals again, and because of course, the latest video that was exposed of him being in a wheelchair in China. And my people, we know as CDB, he has once again come out and then started saying a whole lot of things that even actually does not make sense. We know how this man normally behaves in this type of cases. The one thing I'm sure of is that he feels that he can wake up any day, any time to be misbehave. One thing I'm sure is there will be a time when this man will want to do all these things and he will not be able to, because of course karma will come back for him. Will surely come back for him, and that is the truth of the matter. One thing I am sure is that is what will happen. Anybody go and check it, it's a record that has never been broken. If you mess with this particular movement, if you mess with anything that concerns or relates with the movement, you will surely end up in a very, very worse state. Look at Ijele now. Ijele is begging, crawling for his life. And my people, if you look at it, it will not always, the problem might not always come from us. We might not be the one actually giving you the punishment that you deserve. It might be from someone else. And believe you me, it's going to be a terrible thing for whoever it is at that moment. It's going to be something very, very terrible. And that is the truth of the matter. It is not something that you would think about and feel that at some point it would make sense. No, if you have messed up, if you even those that have betrayed Mazen Namdekano, yes, all of them have gotten the reward of all their actions, and believe you me, they would keep on getting it, because you don't mess with someone connected to Chukukiko or any other thing and feel that you can go scot free. It's very impossible. It's not even close to being impossible. It is very, very impossible, and a whole lot of people will suffer for this particular action. So my people, every single thing that is happening at this moment, every single thing that is happening now within this very moment, and everything going on right now is one thing that if you were to think about, you would understand it, how it actually affects everybody in total. And it's not going to be something that you would want to even joke around with or misbehave around with. It's going to be something that you would see and you would actually want to have an effect on whatever it is that is going on. And that is the truth of the matter. That is one thing we should actually have in mind. And one thing is very close to being sure. This movement cannot be halted. This movement cannot be stopped by anybody that thinks or can feel that he can wake up and stop it. No, it is not. It cannot even work in that way. It is not even possible on any ground that someone would wake up and be doing or misbehave on that ground. No, we are going to be so much able to do the needful that is expected to be done, and everything would work out as it is. Asari Dokubo is just a tiny person. It's someone that does not matter in all these in this fight that we are actually pushing for. He is someone that is insignificant. That is the truth of the matter. He is an insignificant person, and he's not even someone that should be rated in everything that we are doing at the moment, because no matter how far he shouts or no matter what noise he makes online, he will not be able to affect the amount of influence that we've actually had in total, in general, of everything we've been doing. It's very, very 100% close to impossible for him to have the kind of impact we have had or he has had in anything at all. And that is the truth of the matter. That is one thing we should actually have in mind. The one thing we should also clear and let our minds blow in, it's the amount or the the fact that we are not going to let anything that put them inside their so-called jagaban that is supposed to have saved them has unsaved them. Because that is what it is at this particular point. Okay, the next news that we have right here is that the security operatives discover bodies of 6 policemen killed by Fulani headsmen, 15 others missing. It is not a joke. The fact that this set of things keep happening, and they feel that they can get away with it, because it is what they think. They feel they will be able to like get away with every single thing they do. Is very outrageous. Now they are suffering for the consequences. They are suffering for the consequences of the things that are happening to them. He says here that trouble is brewing in Delta State after the bodies of policemen killed by Fulani headsmen were discovered. A collaborative effort between security forces and local vigilantes resulted in the retrieval of deceased police officers' bodies belonging to the IRT Abuja, PMF 51 Ogara, and Anti-Kidnapping Squad Asaba. So these are the set of people that their bodies were found recently that were killed by Fulani headsmen. And they are still keeping these people in their stead. They are still keeping this set of people in their stead. And that is why we can never allow them to encroach into our own land. They have already encroached. They have started entering. But we will not allow them to do that anymore, because the more they encroach, the more they enter into our land, the more they take over and want to feel that they have something they need to do in our place. And we will not let them have that. Yes, we can never let them have that. Okay, it continues. The recovered corpses of the officers have been deposited at Mariri Central Hospital morgue in Ugili, disclosed a senior security source at the Delta State Police Command, speaking on the condition of anonymity. The recovery operation conducted in Ugili North local government area of Delta State followed extensive search efforts in the forest on both Sunday and Monday. So these people have been missing for some time. On January 24th, 2024, 3 officers, all inspectors, were dispatched to the Ororo community in Ugili North, Delta State, in response to a distress call made by an individual named Moses Progress. The distress caller alleged an attack by suspected Fulani herdsmen, leading to the officers' deployment. Tragically, they never returned, and with their fate shrouded in uncertainty. So they called these people and they sent only 3 police officers instead of them to send a full squad to go and handle these people. Fulani herdsmen normally move in bulk, and you sent only 3 people. What do you expect? Of course, they have taken them down. Although the police authorities in Delta State have remained silent about the incident, a group of local vigilante members discovered the bodies of some of the slain officers. The report continued. Operation Huts belonging to the suspected killer Fulani herdsmen were demolished, and 6 corpses were found in the Agadama bush, while the whereabouts of the 15 others remain unknown. Regarding the discovery, the anonymous security source further elaborated. They spent over 3 hours at the hospital morgue during the documentation before being attended to at Ugili Central Hospital. Another source, when queried, mentioned no details yet, and I will get back to you as we progress, indicating ongoing investigation into the matter. My people, this is what it is, and this is what things would always end up to be, so far as it concerns the Fulani herdsmen being allowed to encroach, because these Fulani herdsmen, they are trouble. They are full-time trouble. And the earlier we get to find out that these people do not have a place with us, and they can never have a place with us in the southeast, I don't care about wherever they are, in Abuja or wherever, those people, they can allow them encroach into their land. But in our own land, Abia State, Imo State, Ebonyi State, Enugu State, and the rest, we are not allowed to let them in. We cannot let them in. If not, we risk losing lives of maybe innocent farmers, innocent people that are around. And that is the reason we must avoid we must avoid anything that will allow us calm down when we see them encroaching or entering into our land. We cannot do that. We cannot let them do that. And so because of that, we will always be at alert to make sure that they do not encroach into our land to do things that are not that to do things that would cause mayhem or trouble in our society or in our community. And yes, we've come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.